everybody, and welcome to another edition of Cook With Me. Today I'm going to be doing a quick and easy dessert type food, and I'm also going to teach you a really easy way to make whipped cream, which sounds rather simple, and it really is simple, so if you need it, this will be your go-to. Now, my quick, easy dessert involves chocolate wafers, and these are by Nabisco, so they're just simple chocolate thin wafers. You can get vanilla wafers, you can even use chocolate chip cookies, sugar cookies, you can use this recipe for cake, pretty much pound cake, whatever it is that you're eating, you can use this for if it's dessert based. I'm also going to be using heavy cream because we are going to be whipping it up, and half just will not do. I'm also going to be using vanilla extracts. I have America's Choice here, and I have pure vanilla extract, not imitation. I have also chosen to include some craisins in the cherry flavor, and the only things I'm going to be using, aside from like maybe, I'm not really going to even be measuring anything, so this is all going to be kind of by taste, but I'm also going to be using a big mixing bowl and an egg beater, or a whipper, whatever this is called. You can add a little bit of confectionery sugar to your whipped cream if you want it just a little bit sweeter, but I'm going to be deriving most of the sweetness from the craisins, the cherry craisins, and the chocolate wafers. I don't want to add too much sugar to this because my son is going to be eating it and you don't want to put too much sugar. So let's get started. You start by taking your heavy cream and you just pour it into your bowl. Now, I'm not going to be using too much because I don't want to make a whole lot. So I maybe put fourth a cup maybe in here. So there's about a fourth a cup of cream in here. So that's plenty for me. You can put more in there. You can put fourth a cup. You can even put this whole thing in. If you're making a lot of these, you can put these in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the vanilla extract in. Now I'm not using much of this, and you can always add more later for flavor. You can also add a little bit of food coloring if you want some color in it. But again, since I'm giving it to my son, I want to avoid as many unnecessary ingredients as possible. But if you need these to be a certain color for an event like Valentine's Day, Christmas, etc., you can put whatever color in this that you desire. So for this, I'm just going to put maybe a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like maybe half a teaspoon. That was pretty much. You can always, like I said, you can always add more to your personal preference of flavor. So now let's get this mixed up. You're going to want to start your whipper off on a low setting, and then you're going to quickly and gradually make it faster as the cream begins to thicken. If you go too fast right away, you're going to have splatter on everything on your counter. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. So you'll know that your whipped cream is almost done when it starts to stick to the actual bowl. It's not as liquidy anymore. As you can see, it's kind of fluffy on top. You're going to still want to beat it just a little bit more, but you're almost there. I would say another minute. Whipped cream is finally all done. As you can see, it's kind of staying in place. I can even turn it upside down and it's not going anywhere. That's how you know your whipped cream is good and done. Now, also that applies to egg whites, just in case you guys are wondering. So now we're going to get fun, and we're going to take our chocolate wafers and a spatula, or you can use a spoon, or you can dip them right in. You don't have to do it this way. So you're going to take a chocolate wafer. So I don't know about you guys, but I like to get fancy, so I'm taking a sandwich bag. I'm going to fill it with my whipped cream, just like this. I'm going to fill this whole bag with my whipped cream. So I've filled the bag with my whipped cream, and you guys are probably at home like, why is this crazy lady filling a sandwich bag with whipped cream? Like, what's going on? And I'm going to push it all the way down to the tip. Now, I used to work in a bakery, and though I don't have any piping bags, you can make your own sort of piping bag at home by cutting off the very tip, very small tip of a sandwich bag, squeezing all of the whipped cream or icing into the bottom, and then you can design, sort of, it's not perfect, but you can start to design your wafer. Make it look a little fancy. Though mine is not looking fancy. And then you top it off. I'm topping it off today with a few craisins, because I don't want mine so sweet. And there you go. Again, if you want to, you can add some sugar to your whipped cream, but I'm trying to derive, like I said, all the sugar from the chocolate and the craisins. But you can always add like a pinch of confectionery sugar into your whipped cream to make it sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my fashion blog and follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.